This is all-star action, folks. Kevin Harlan happy to be here with Clark Kelly. Here we go with Damian Lillard. He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can. Clark, as you know, there's a money ball in each of the 5 racks worth double. That's 25 shots to get a maximum of 30.
And the corner threes are only 22 feet, but the other three-point stations are 23 feet 9 inches. So those are the longest shots.
And to me, the corner shot is the easiest of any of them. So it's important to get off to a quick start here from that corner spot. Maybe get 5 or 6 quick points.
He's got 9. Drains the money ball. He's got 12. A 3-point rack for him right there. Hits for 15.
A strong close out there.
And now with 16. 16 points is his score for the round. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
Here we go with James Harden.
The 2-point balls can be the make or break factor in this event. Was hitting the money ball something that you thought about during the course of a round, Steve, or was it just another shot for you?
No, it was critical, Clark, and I always tried to take just a split second longer on those money balls just to make sure I held the follow through, held my focus on the rim before moving on to the next rack.
6.
And a decent start here, guys. What is going on?
He's hit all 3 money balls. Now with 11. Only managed to sink 1 there. That's 4 misses in a row. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. He scores 13 points in the round. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
And so it'll be Stephen Curry here.
You look at the numbers through the first part of his career. I mean, there's a legitimate case that Steph Curry will go down as maybe the best shooter in the history of the NBA.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're just not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. I mean, nobody does that, even in practice. You know, you don't really do it that way. So it's a very foreign feeling when you're out there, and you've got to maintain that focus.
That gives him 12. Notches 13.
And he's alone in second place with that one.
Rock solid shooting down the stretch.
Now to 15. That's 16. Kept up a great pace right there. He even left some time on the clock. His score sits at 18 points for the round. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
And so we'll see Nicholas Batum.
You know, he's got to get at least 13 here. That seems doable to me.
Well, his first couple of racks are important, Kevin. If he can get going early, then I think he'll feel very confident going into the latter racks.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
Now with 6.
Well, he's off to a decent start, guys.
5 points more to stay in it.
He's got 9. 2 racks remaining. 3 more points to stay in contention. 11 points. He's made all but 1 of his money balls. No good with his 4th in a row. And he's got 15 points when the round ends. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him, but I thought he was really tough. He hung in there throughout and posted a decent number.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
Well, Klay's dad was an NBA player, Michael Thompson, but more a post player and a center. Klay as a guard, a perimeter player, he's got that beautiful shooting touch.
If he can hit the 15-point mark, he'll stay alive.
And he knows he can get this well within his abilities.
7 more points to stay in contention.
And the young fella, Klay, making it look very easy out here.
Gets the money ball.
2 more to stay in it.
Now 14. That one ties him up for third. Money ball, no good. No good with his 4th in a row. His 5th consecutive miss. 16 points is his score for the round. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with it, not ecstatic, but, you know, he did his job and put up a pretty good number.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here. As the final shooter in this round, he knows just what he has to do here.
16 points the minimum if he's to move on.
Well, that's pretty respectable, but if he's anywhere close to his best, guys, I think that's very doable. Oh, ooh, 2 straight tough racks.
Now with 4. He's got 5. Now with 6.
For him to close this out is going to take a very strong effort. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
Well, guys, that's it. He's out of it. He can't make up the difference, Clark, at this time.
Nope, too far behind, but he'll finish up anyway.
Yeah, he made a good effort. Tried to get into his group, but just couldn't get anything as far as momentum is concerned.
He posts a total of just 7 points. He was not himself at all out there that time, guys.
Well, when you have a stretch where you miss 8 in a row, I mean, you're leaving so many points out there, and there's almost no way to recapture your momentum at that point.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. And as a rookie last year, Klay Thompson showed early on that he had no problem, Clark, letting it fly from deep.
Kevin, he shot over 41% from deep, which is really impressive for a first-year player. He's got a bright future, and I think he's got a high ceiling. Sky's the limit. You know, in the 4 times you played in the 3-point shootout, Steve, you made it through the first round 3 times. Physically, would you start to wear out or wear down a little bit in the later stages?
I did, Clark, a little bit. I was a jump shooter and not an overly strong guy. So I thought the bigger, stronger guys like Larry Bird, maybe guys who shot set shots, I thought they held up a little bit more. Dirk Nowitzki comes to mind as well.
12 for him. Notches 13. Make that 14.
Finishing strong.
Hits for 15. And now is 16. He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. I'd say a solid showing from him.
There were a few ups and downs, but overall it turned out to be a fairly decent round.
Yeah, I'd give him kind of a B+ for that one. Hope for more, but it probably lived up to a reasonable expectation for him.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
You know he's got to be feeling good coming into the finals because he was rock solid in the qualification round.
Yeah, his confidence has to be sky high. His stroke looked fantastic. And I'd be surprised if he doesn't do even better here in the finals. He's in a wonderful group.
7 more points and he'll tie it.
That's 4 in a row now. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. 6 points more to tie it up. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. 3 points more to tie it. Make that 14. 2 more to tie it up. He gets his tally up to 16 points. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
I thought he had his stroke working pretty well for him. I mean, what do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, solid shooting. He looked very confident. You know, it never became one of those lights-out rounds that it could have been. But all in all, I think he's got to be pretty happy.
And so here's Curry now. He knows how many points it's going to take to be crowned the champion. Let's see if he can get it done.
A chance to tie it with 16 or move ahead.
Curry really catching fire now. He's in the zone.
And he buries his 5th in a row.
Yeah, there you go. Solid start there.
Eight more points for him to tie it up. 2 2 racks to go.
8 more points to secure the win.
10 points on the board. Can't get the money ball. 5 more points to tie it up. That gives him 12. That's 13. Well, I think, yeah, that's it. He's done.
Yep, he can't make it up in these last few shots, Kevin.
Well, thanks for coming. We will see you next year.
He scores 13 points in the round. So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. A nice long 60 seconds here in this tiebreaker. You want to get to as many as possible, hopefully to get through all 5 racks. Makes his first there. 2 points. Good rack right there. 4 points total. 5 points now.
Respectable start here.
8 points. He's sitting at just 9 points as the round comes to an end. Here we go with Damian Lillard. 60 seconds on the clock. He knows the number to beat. Let's go. Makes his first there.
Tough rack right there.
Not fun.
Yeah, it's been a bumpy start. Rough going so far.
He misses his 4th straight. A lowly 3 points only for him in that round. And we've reached the finish line of the Foot Locker 3-point contest. All our competitors gave it their best shot, but one man was head and shoulders above the rest. This year's champion, Klay Thompson.
Another terrific year for the 3-point contest and another terrific champion.
Yeah, I think everyone here is still a little bit in awe of the display of shooting he put on tonight.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's 3-point contest. This is Kevin.